Hi there, it's Martha, and if you are new, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've done a Scentsy video. I've been very good in my low buy. I've been trying to be good, but I couldn't resist the Mother's Day collection, so I do have the Mother's Day collection here, and I'll go over that, and then basically my first spring and summer haul. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, I really wasn't in the mood for spring and summer. It was like still cold, wintry. It still is, but now I'm just over it. Now I'm totally over it. I was like white knuckling at home yesterday because it was raining sideways. It was so windy that the power went out again. Lost my power again. So windy. The rain was coming down hard and my wipers were going at maximum speed to the point where all the cars around me, including myself, were driving with our hazards on because part of the freeway was flooded. I mean, I'm over it. I'm so over it. So I am ready for spring and summer. I would like the temperature to show that, but we'll get there. We'll get there pretty soon. Anyway, I feel a little rusty, but let's get started. Before I get started on the Mother's Day collection, I did want to say I did not get the bricks. I was good. I was being very good and reasonable, I think, with myself. I love the idea of bricks. Like, I wish I had a collection of like bricks from like, years past and all these different scents when I look at other people's brick collection. And then there's the realistic side of me that says, Martha, you can't even melt the 5 that you got from winter. I like still have caramel chestnut. I mean, all of them. I still have them. So I figured let's be good. I'm actually doing really well with, I'll give an update in my empties with vanilla buttercream, but I did not get the bricks, but I did get to smell them all at the Scentsy World Tour that I went to, and I was able to get two of the cucumber and cactus water and beach daisy, but I did smell them all, and that was the other reason I chose not to get the bricks. Although I think they're all very pretty scents in general. I didn't think there was a dog in there. They were all pretty good. I just didn't love them enough to have a big brick, knowing that, I struggle melting my bricks. I need a strategy. If you have strategies, I was watching Ashley P's video today and she said she has like brick Sunday. And I'm like, I think I need to do brick Sunday where on Sunday I'm melting a cube or something of bricks, but I need a strategy. So I'll share my thoughts on those because although I liked the bricks, like I was saying, I didn't love them, but I do remember liking cucumber and cactus water, which I think is on the bottom of most YouTubers' lists that I've been watching. And I did like beach daisy. I think I had beach daisy like in third place. And then I had, is it nectarine? What was the other one? The one with nectarine and apple. Is that it? I actually have it right here. It was pink apple and nectarine. So that I think was like my second favorite. And then summer berry melon and the Orchard by the Sea on the bottom. But now everyone is loving Orchard by the Sea. I've been watching videos. I think Suzanne has been warming it. Melanie from Bright House Scents liked Orchard by the Sea. I think maybe even Elizabeth did. So now I'm thinking, I think I remember liked them all, but it was not my top, but now I want to smell it. So what I'm going to do, and what you all can do, is when they become available, if you don't want a brick, you can get the, this regular size bar of it. If you put it if you start a Scentsy Club, or you put it in your Scentsy Club. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until they're available and put a few bars in my Scentsy Club for a month, and I'll probably get all 5 even, maybe. Except I know the melon one, I'm not big on melon, so maybe not that one, but I'll do that and decide if I do want to get at least a brick or 2. So we'll see. Anyway, let's get back to regular programming. And this was Mother's Day collection. This is Wildflower Cotton, and this is Zesty Lemon and Wildflowers. like a a line-dried cotton scent, and then sun-kissed woods. So this is the one that I think was most appealing to me just on those scent notes. And it's really pretty. I like this a lot. Yeah, so this is, I get like by zest of like lemon zest, it's like a touch. I mean, you're almost looking for it or knowing that it's there, but when you know it's there, you're like, okay, I can pick it up. A little teeny bit of woodsiness. The cotton is not laundry. I was kind of thinking this might be laundry, and I like laundry, so that wouldn't have been a problem. But if you don't like laundry, this isn't like an overly laundry scent. I think it's a really pretty blend of like a maybe sandalwood, something a little musky, floral, and I only get that like pinch of lemon like just at the top. But this is really, really pretty. As far as strength, I mean, just on cold, I would say this kind of smells like this could be pretty strong. This is not as light as the bars I've been getting recently that I've complained a little bit about. This is, I would say this is moderate to high. I really like that one. I really like that one. So that's very pretty. Okay, the next one is Blue Coconut Beach. And this is palm leaf, creamy coconut, and whipped vanilla. And that's beach coconut, Blue Coconut Beach. This is really pretty. Ooh, this is, yeah, definitely get the coconut, whipped vanilla. So there's vanilla, coconut, and something else. Something maybe it's palm leaf. It's like just a hint green, just a hint. Really nice too. Okay. I would say the strength on this, again, just on cold, not knowing, haven't warmed them, would say it's similar. I'd say it's moderate to high. Maybe like a 7. If 10 was boomer, and maybe like a 6, 7. That's really good too. I don't know which one I like better. I drop wax on me. I mean, I guess I'll figure it out later. But different. I'd even say the Wildflower Cotton leans a little more. A teeny bit unisex. I think it's the woodsy notes in here. And not winter woodsy. Just sandalwood, I think. Little musk. I like them both. I don't know if I have a favorite. They're just different. They're different. Okay. Very good. I will get more of these. And this is the one time I don't get like 2 of the collection. And oh, if I didn't mention this, I am a Scentsy consultant. So we were able to get early access to the bundle. And I think we were able to get 2. And I didn't get 2. I should have. Okay. Now we're going to move on to my spring and summer haul. I did get 12 bars, I think. Yeah, I think I did. I'm finally in the mood. And let's just start with Star Apple and Freesia. And this is Star Apple Tropical Mango with Pink Freesia. I did smell all of these. I did a first sniffs through the whole catalog. I'll post that at the end, I think. So I do know what these smell like, but it's been a month and a half, I think, since I've smelled them. So this is really pretty. I went through all of those samples again and picked which ones I wanted to get first. This is just a really pretty, summery, got a little mango, a little bit of apple. I'm not picking up a ton of Freesia, but it's just a really pretty scent. So I figured this was a nice spring one to kind of get me started, get me in the mood. Then we have Apricot Vanilla, and I do remember just really loving this, that first sniff. So this is peach, apricot, and vanilla ice cream, and it's so pretty. It is so pretty. From what I remember, yeah, this is so, so pretty. I get the ice cream note. I get vanilla ice cream. I get a really sweet apricot. The peach isn't weird. My only, I think, experience, maybe not, but it's the one that sticks out in my head is a green tea smoothie from Bring Back My Bar. Reminded me, it had a peach note in there. It reminded me of like the artificial, like those gummy peach rings. This is a pretty peach. Really pretty. Get the apricot, get the vanilla. This is nice and strong from what I can smell. I'm really looking forward to melting apricot vanilla. I think that might be a favorite of mine. That might go in the club. Okay, then we have Squeeze the Day. There's so many great lemon scents, and I picked this one. So this is lemon and vanilla cream. It's just a pretty lemon and vanilla. It kind of reminds me of when my daughter and I are making lemon meringue pie, and we're kind of making the lemon meringue part from the pie. So not the pie, but the inside. It's just that lemon vanilla scent. It's so nice. I do like this one a lot. Really pretty, bright, and look at that yellow. I don't know if it's going to come out on the camera. It's such a pretty, happy yellow. So happy with that one as well. I really liked Appealing Apple when I first smelled it. So I had to get it. So this is apple pear with a touch of flowering sweet pea. And that is Appealing Apple. It's so pretty. This is my favorite apple. I really like this. Maybe it's because it's got a little bit of that sweet pea in there. But it's really pretty. So it's an apple floral. It's like a red apple. It's really, really nice. So I was really looking forward to getting that. Then I got Coco Lime. This is creamy vanilla with citrusy splash of fresh lime. I like the lime in here. It's definitely, I get the coconut milk too, but this is strong. So happy, I'm happy to get some strong bars. I could definitely pick up the coconut milk and the lime. That's a really, really nice one. Not getting as much vanilla, but man, there's a lot in here. This would be a great one, I think, in the kitchen, open space, after cooking something. I really enjoyed, I don't know if this was in my last melting basket or what am I melting, but I used coconut lemongrass after cooking some fish, and it wasn't fishy fish either. It was actually didn't smell like fish, but you're cooking and there's a lot going on, and use that lemongrass, coconut lemongrass, and that was just so good for like just getting out the food scents. Like, and I think this is another one that could be really nice like that. So that is Coco Lime. Then let's see, I got Amazon Rain, and this is melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and jasmine. And this is really, really nice. So this is kind of the, for me, in that entry into getting into the warmer weather. It's just fresh. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of the coconut. I get that melon, and I get some of that jasmine. So really fresh, clean, pretty scent. And I would warm this everywhere, I think. So that's Amazon Rain. Then I also got Blue Grotto, and this is tropical notes of citrus and lush botanicals. And this is Blue Grotto. I did get a bar of this, I think, last month. And I fell in love. It's like, I remember I did smell this last year, but I guess just wasn't in the mood for it because it was already like fall, winter time when I smelled it. And it's so pretty. I love the citrus in here. I love how bright it is. It's so good. And I love that tropical note, but the citrus is really, really pretty. Another beautiful color too. I was late in the game, of course, in enjoying this. And so during the transition month, which was February, where all the stuff was on sale, I went in to try to get some cleaning products in Blue Grotto, and they were all gone. I know who took them all. I just watched Brandy's video, and Brandy bought, I don't know how much bathroom cleaner in Blue Grotto, but good job. But yeah, when I went in to try to get some, they were all gone. Blue Grotto was sold out, but I really like that scent, so I don't know where I was. Late in the game on that one. So this is Sugar Blossoms, and this is a new scent. New in the bakery section. This is Golden Blossom, Sugared Citrus, and Vanilla. I know there's been a lot of talk about Sugar Blossom because it's not bakery, it's more of a floral scent. But I did warm this. I'm already giving you a preview on some of the stuff I've melted. I did warm this, and forget that it's listed as bakery. It's not. But if you just take it for what the bar is, this is really pretty. It's very pretty. It's a sweet floral. I do get the sugar. I get a little vanilla. I really like this one. So this to me is kind of like one of those where like, okay, I'm going to give you a chance, and you're really, really smelling nice. Did I warm it? I think I warmed it in my bedroom, but it was a really pretty bedroom scent. I think you can warm this everywhere, but I really liked it in the bedroom and the guest room. So really pretty. I'd say don't be mad at it because it's listed as bakery. Just take it as a beautiful, sweet floral, and you'll like it. Okay, then the next ones I'd say are more kind of summery scents. This is Aloha Citrus, and this is Tangerine, Jade Blossom, and Vetiver. Yeah, it's just I like citrus, so this has got more tropical notes to it. I think the I can smell the vetiver, which is also really different. So this is just a pretty, I'd say floral. I mean, there's some citrus in here, obviously, but it's more tropical floral. It's like a fruity floral to me, and I really like that one. So that one is Aloha Citrus. Okay, then we have, what is this? Mahalo Coconut. And Mahalo Coconut is Hawaiian lei and violet over fresh pineapple and coconut. And I remember smelling this one and thinking it just reminded me of, yeah, something tropical, like a vacation, very summery. This has a little bit of green notes to me that I can smell, and I'm guessing that's some of the floral or the lei, the Hawaiian lei. Maybe the violet in there. I'm not getting a ton of coconut. I get a little bit. I mean, it's there. Some coconut, some pineapple, but I'm kind of picking up a little bit more on the floral and maybe a little bit of a green note with some coconut and then a tiny bit of pineapple in the background. Another really pretty one, kind of takes me away on vacation. So I'll keep this until summer or a hot day. We'll see whenever that happens. I got some of the summery ones a little early just because let them sit for a little bit. Again, I'm just wondering if some of these are newer pours or more recent pours, and that's why some of the limited time offer bars have been very light to my nose. So figured I'd let them sit for a little bit. And then I got Kakui and Coconut. And this is Tropical Coconut, Kakui Nut, and Soft Jasmine. And this has a little bit of the Boom Boom, the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom scent to it. I like that. I love that. And it does. It's really pretty. And I could see what all the hype was about, I think. I just heard a lot about this bar in people's clubs and stuff, and I was hoping they would bring it back. So I'm really happy they did. So I get a chance to smell it. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, but it's just coconutty and a little floral and really pretty and a beautiful bright blue, kind of a purplish blue. bar. And then last but not least is Bonfire Beach. And this was also a favorite when I first sniffed it. So this was Tropical Marshmallows, White Flint, Sandalwood, Salty Sea Air, and Ocean Spray. It's so good. Really nice. I would love to see like more of this kind of thing at Scentsy. This is just a really pretty blend of, you got a little bit of the bonfire, like a little bit of that smoky bonfire, and you get that ocean salty, sea saltiness. It's really, really pretty. I mean, we'll see when I melt it, but I think this will be a club bar for me. I just think it's really, really pretty. So that was Bonfire Beach. And then that was it on the bars that I got. I did pick up 3 pods. So I got Mahalo Coconut. So I'm just going to smell what these are like and if they're different. Ooh, that's very strong, how different they are from the bar. Yeah, I'd say it's just stronger, of course, because they're just pods. I'd say pretty close to the bar. Yeah, just stronger. So that is, what did I say, Mahalo Coconut. And then I got Bonfire Beach. I had to get that. Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, I'd say this is very similar to the bar too. I'm definitely getting that bonfire toastiness. That's really, really nice. And then last but not least, I picked up White Amber Antique. And this has been now part of the catalog for a while now. It was in the fall as well. Yeah, that's a really nice one. It's a little more masculine leaning. I call this like the masculine relative of White Amber and Silk, which is one of my favorites. And I'm glad it was getting some traction, I think, in February. More and more people I saw were talking about White Amber and Silk, and that was a love at first sniff. That was one of the first Scentsy bars I smelled, and I loved it. So this is, I call it like the male version of it, but I really do like that scent. So that is White Amber Antique. Okay, so now let's talk about the two brick samples I have. So in here is cucumber and cactus water. I haven't smelled it in like a month, so I like it. I do. I get a lot of floral out of this. Well, here's the thing though that I've discovered about myself. Hopefully I don't have red lipstick all over my teeth. I like these kind of bathroomy, this shampoo-y kind of smells, but then when I warm them, sometimes I'm like, that was a little much. So I will have to warm this. But it does have kind of a shampoo-y, bathroomy kind of a smell. So I should definitely warm this before I jump in and buy a brick if I'm going to do that. But I like it. It's really fresh, clean. Some greens, but I think a lot of floral to me. It's not like the same kind of green in Flower Shop or, oh gosh, what was the other one? Just recently, Peace Lily Be With You? Yeah, bamboo leaf and banana leaf and bamboo. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's not, those to me are more green. This, I get a lot of floral. It's the banana leaf and bamboo that is more green. This is pretty. I get a nice floral, and that is cucumber and cactus water. And then this one is Beach Daisy. I do remember liking this one a lot. It was kind of in my second or third place spot. This is a repeat. Both of these are actually repeat scents. I believe cucumber and cactus water was there last year, and Beach Daisy is from many years ago. And it's been a bring back my bar, I think. Yeah, and that's just really pretty. And the notes on these, I mean, I know I have it open here, so let me check really quick. Beach daisy is honeydew melon, wild daisies, and green apple. And I do get a little bit of that green apple. I don't get I get some melon, but it's not overpowering. For me, if the melon is too strong, or it's like a cantaloupe, sometimes I don't care for it, but this is honeydew. So it's pretty. I like this one a lot. I can see myself definitely getting bars of these. I just don't know if they're brick worthy for me. I mean, if you love bricks and you go through bricks and you're good with them, I think go for it. But if not, I think I'm gonna just get the bars of these and see how we go from there. Okay, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this little mini haul with a little bit of Mother's Day stuff and spring and summer. I will probably not be doing... Unfortunately, I know I feel like everyone likes my Scentsy videos more than any other video type, but I'm going to continue on my low buy unless there's a limited time offer, product that I really want to try. And then the scent of the month, I didn't pick that up either just because I wasn't sure about it and I didn't want 8 bars of it. And I know my friends have plenty of wax as well. I just wasn't sure. I'll probably throw one in and regret it, probably, that I didn't get the kit, the scent of the month kit, but I'm trying to be good. I'm really, really trying to be good. And because I'm being good, this might be a while before I have another Scentsy video, so I hope that's okay. I will be traveling quite a bit in April and May and early June. So it's just going to get busier and busier with work and just me not buying as much. I'm waiting on 2 pre-orders from earlier, one from end of February and one from Teddy Bees from her January pre-order. And then I have a Harper James that's sitting right there. I haven't recorded this one yet or that one yet. So just a couple more videos, but I think the cadence is going to slow down considerably. I've been like posting 3 videos a week, sometimes more. So I think in the next few months, it's just going to get a little bit slower. I'm just trying to be better again with my budget and what I bring in and making sure that I'm not collecting so much wax that I can't get through it in the season. That makes sense. I do have some fall and winter stuff from last season, but it's definitely reasonable, and I think it's okay for those days where I may want something like a cashmere and corduroy or white amber and silk or something like that. But for the most part, I want to keep it to keeping things so that I'm using them within the year. And so, yeah, so I hope that's all right. But other than that, it's just going to slow down a little bit, which kind of sucks because I really do enjoy making videos and connecting with you all and helping and providing any information. I love when you ask questions, and if I'm able to help, that's great. But, that's the way it's going to be. I love watching all your videos. So for those of you that do make videos, let me know if I'm not following you or if you are making videos. I try to watch as many as I can and leave comments. So I just really appreciate everyone's support. It's been an amazing ride, and I'm not going anywhere. It's just going to slow down a little bit. So that's it for now. And if you enjoy this video, consider giving me a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And I really appreciate you all so much. So thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. The black and the white. I feel like I should be miming. I feel like I should be doing something with white gloves. I just need white gloves and a beret, and I think I'm set. Or Beetlejuice, maybe? I don't know. I have a song stuck in my head for the past 3 days. What is that called? An earworm? Earworm when the song doesn't go away. But I love the song, so it's good. It's like I just keep playing it over and over on Spotify. Maybe I could be like an accordion. No! Song stuck in my head is from... You know what? I'm going to save it for Friday favorites. No. Get back. Okay. All right. And there they all go.